The theme is the protection of cultural heritage and the situation within the local protection and the coordination between different authorities that participate in the local scene of protecting cultural heritage. And I'm here to present an international perspective about World Heritage Sites.
Mm-hmm. What are the main problems concerning the issue?
Well, the main problems are that, first of all, I would say that at the international arena, there are not sufficient measures to impose the protection of cultural heritage. It is basically, according to the international legislation, a voluntary process. The main vehicle for the protection of cultural heritage is the World Heritage Convention, but unfortunately it's a voluntary convention. If a country doesn't want to join the convention, then it does not protect the cultural heritage according to the convention. That's one issue. The other problem, as we see in recent months, unfortunately, is that there are a lot of organizations which are harming the cultural goods and sites around the world, mainly in Syria, in Iraq, in other places, and they are not countries, they are not states, so they are not even parties to the convention, and it's very difficult for the international community to enforce the international norms when it comes to such organizations.
How do you find the situation in Russia with heritage?
Well, I'm not an expert on the situation in Russia, but I understand that it is, my understanding is that the legislation as well as the authorities involved in the protection of cultural heritage are very complex. There are a lot of authorities involved, there are a lot of national authorities as well as local authorities, and I think that it is a very developed state in which the country is looking for various solutions to upgrade and better the protection of cultural goods, and I think this is one of the topics we will discuss today.
We're in St. Petersburg. It is famous for its rich heritage. Yes. How do you think is it important to hold a discussion in this city particularly?
Well, if you discuss World Heritage, it's very natural to hold it in a place which is a World Heritage site. So St. Petersburg is very world famous for its cultural goods, and it certainly creates an atmosphere which not only theoretically discusses the implications of cultural protection, but you can also see it around you. So it is, of course, more innovating and more encouraging for people to be identified with the protection of cultural heritage as well.